Full cooler. God.
That is what you call that's a mess of fish. That is a mess of fish.
Start at his tail, hold him up a little bit like that. Scale down there, all the way around his back, all the way up to there. Like that, flip him over. Make sure you get all the scales.
Right on.
Just like that. If you get him to there, and then throw him in a bucket.
Okay.
I'll move that here, and then I'll pull him. There you go.
This guy.
Right behind you. And then a gut bucket for the scales is right here.
Okay. Mike, do you, I mean, you're around fish a lot.
Yeah.
Do you ever not smell like fish, or do you have tricks to not smell like fish? Because I know I washed my hands like 17 times yesterday, and it always seems like after you go fishing, you got to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, are there any tricks of the trade?
There is. If you buy that stainless steel soap bar,
Okay.
it's a hollow stainless steel soap bar, and you rub your hands on that, that does work.
No kidding, huh?
It really works.
I've
Yeah.
never heard of that.
I don't mess with it, but
Apparently not common practice here scaling bluegills, but Mike says he likes frying them up with skins on. It's a little bit nicer texture. So here we are now enjoying the
funnest part of the catching.
Yeah, right?
enjoying the
part that
be careful what
everybody
you
says,
wish
"See you
for.
later."
Be careful what you wish for side of fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you do, you bring it in right up tight, right behind the gill at an angle. Turn your knife, right tight along the back, flip your knife, and come in straight until you hit the rib cage. Take your fingers and pull up, right down to there, flip off, and perfect play every time.
I think when I lived in Delafield, I was one of the youngest people living there, but didn't like it a lot.
Good fish in there, boy.
Is there?
Real quick, hard in the water. Like that, comes in there and it's good to go.
This is like the final rinse here, try to make sure we don't have any scales on there. We're gonna then dunk them in some beer.
You want those in there too?
Yeah, those need to go in there as well. That's a myth about oil. People think you can't use it. Now, if you would have just thrown those fish right back in there and reheated that, no. Tastes like shit.
Okay.
Strain it, strain it, strain it. Every single time you use it, strain it. But you see that stuff in the bottom of that pan?
Sure.
That's all your breading and, you know, your breading particles basically, but you got to get rid of it.
Right.
We're gonna toss in the bluegills, and he told me to toss in the smaller catfish that's in here as well.
So you can see, you know, they're right there. I mean, a lot of people would take them out at that. Here's another 30 seconds to me. Ready, Jimmy? Bring out what you got. Wait,
yeah. You'll open it
Catfish
up.
cheeks weren't. They were in the second. They're in this batch that's coming out now.
Open him up and you'll find out.
Yeah, there's a catfish
right there.
Crappie.
Yep.
Crappie. Yep.
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 Seriously,
I'm gonna go no shame.
this is just such a, just go for it, Jim.
Okay.
Get it,
Such
Jim.
a rare, like kind of a rare treat. We don't get this very often, right?
I'd like to eat catfish, but I can't.
And those are a treat too. Mike, those are pretty damn good.
Absolutely amazing.
They're good, ain't they?
I love both. I love the honey, and I love the tartar sauce.
Yeah, they're both good.
I bet I love them plain. I bet just squeezing a little lemon over top of them would be
my
amazing
gosh.
too. I bet
But
there's
leaving the
no-
skin on it makes, I don't know, just the flavor is just so robust that it just makes it.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely
whatever
amazing.
you did, I can't argue with it.
There's no reason that everybody shouldn't be able to do a fish fry like that. Because I've ate a lot of fish at different, go to a fish fry at different people's houses, and like it's like, you take one bite and it's like, oh God.
Yeah.
You run over in the corner and it's garbage and spit it out and you're done. You know.
Yeah.
It's like.
Now, is there anything like real special about when you fillet the bluegill? I was over there, we were scaling, and I didn't see it, but like, you said you were avoiding bones is the big thing you got to do with the bluegill?
Right, you just come in flat with your knife straight in till you hit the rib cage, and then right around the corner a little bit, and then grab it thing, and then cut up and around, right?
Okay.
You know, right down, yeah, to avoid the bone. Stay away from the rib cage. There's nothing on it. Everybody, you know, that's another thing. Everybody always wants to fillet the rib cage. Well, no, there's nothing on it. Right? There's nothing there.
Yeah, I noticed like you come down that spine and almost kind of like.
If you got a
till you
10-inch
hit and
bluegill or a
cut 'em
12-inch from a farm pond or something, or, yeah.
Okay.
Southern bluegill out of Tennessee or Arkansas that are, you know, yeah, then there is. These bluegills, no, there's none.
All right. Well, we're covered in scales, so Jim, I guess that'd be a sign of a successful trip.
Indeed, yeah. So really cool adventure here, kind of as part of something we're going to be doing, just talking about meat procurement essentially, and going out and enjoying the wild game that we go after, whether it's underwater or above water. But anyway, Mike was super cool to hang out with. It's so neat seeing somebody really into what they do and having so much pride for what they do and where they come from. We definitely got to come back. There's going to be very likely a long-term Mike series where we go fishing with him and find out all kinds of cool stuff. Maybe even some trapping, who knows, some hunting, whatever. He's an interesting dude. So I think that was probably pretty evident in the video, though.
Totally. I mean, Mike's super interesting. This area is amazingly interesting. Tons of history, tons of really cool people, tons of things to do. And like you said, Mike's passion for everything that goes on here. I mean, he's born and raised here, and I don't think anybody has more pride in this area or just, you know, utilizing all the great resources that it offers. Yeah, really amazing time.
Last thing I'll point out, too. Just in the last 2 days, we've eaten catfish, sheephead, sucker,
Red horse
sucker specifically. We also ate yours, what was that? Something back. Can't remember. Anyway, a lot of fish that are commonly referred to as trash fish were just thrown back. Don't even waste your time. So if there was a theme to this trip, I'd say it was don't knock it till you try it.
I like it, Jim.
All right.